The apartment that I lived at was ghetto. And I mean, like, SWAT teams would come over every once in a while. Like, ghetto. Living by yourself as a girl is honestly scary at that. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing a get ready with me, a chit chat get ready with me. I already did my eyebrows, so now I'm gonna go with my concealer and I'm gonna carve them out. Don't mind the background. We recently moved in. It's been a month that we've been in this new apartment. Honestly, me and my girl have loved living in this apartment. I moved with her and her mom when we were only a couple months in, so we kind of rushed things, but honestly I feel like it worked out in our favor. All new makeup, so I'm seeing how this makeup looks on me for the first time. It looks so bright, but I hope it's gonna work out. Moving in with a partner is very different for sure. I moved out of my parents when I was only 18. I moved in with roommates. At a certain point in my life, I had to live by myself only for a couple of months. The people that were my roommates, they did help out with rent, so they didn't bail on me completely or put that weight on me of all the bills. I'm thankful for that, but I was by myself. It does get really lonely. Living by myself definitely taught me that taking care of a house or like a place isn't easy as it seems. I'm someone that I keep my place really clean. I don't really struggle with that, but when you move in and you're by yourself and you realize that all the chores, the bills, all the chores is like left onto you, or you have to decide what to cook for yourself, because the roommate that I had would honestly cook for all of us. It was 4 of us. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like cooking just because it's so time consuming. I prefer to clean. I'm not lazy, like, oh, I'm not trying to do nothing. I just prefer to clean. I feel like it's way more satisfying, and cooking is not it for me. We all have a certain thing that we like to do, but cooking is something I don't like to do. Lately, I have been learning and trying to put myself out there on cooking, just because my girlfriend has been helping me out with cleaning, and obviously if she's helping me out with cleaning, I might as well help her out with cooking, you know. So I've been trying to do more of that, and it hasn't been as bad. But back then I used to not like cooking. What I'm trying to say is, if you go to somebody's house and their place is a mess, don't judge them, especially if they live on their own, because it's honestly it can be mentally draining if you have a lot going on in your life, plus all those chores that you have to do around the house. Me as a girl, you know, I would get scared because the apartment that I lived at was ghetto. And I mean, like, SWAT teams would come over every once in a while. Like, ghetto. Living by yourself as a girl is honestly scary at that. I used to work at a McDonald's that was right across the street, so that's why I wouldn't like sleep over with my parents, and I would just suck it up and I would just stay there because I had to work the next morning. And I would work at 6 in the morning or like 7 in the morning, but I would run to my car in the mornings. 6 in the morning, I'd be running from my apartment to my car when it was just like a 3-minute walk. I just feel like it's really sad that us girls have to live like that, constantly in fear of men. Like, if you're a girl and you want to move by yourself, honestly, I don't recommend. But if you're strong and you like that company, you're not scared of the dark, you're not scared of men, then go ahead, go for it. But I'm saying it can be mentally draining. I used to always cry, honestly, because I would just feel so alone, and I would just want to go over to my family's house. But knowing I had to work the next day right across the street, I just felt like it wasn't worth it. Wow, this is coming out really bright. I'm not sure if I'm liking it. I've always wanted to do a bright under eye. I feel like this is kind of too bright. It's gonna be summer soon too, and that's why I'm like, I don't know if I fucked up by getting such a bright concealer, because I'm gonna start to tan. Weather be so bipolar here though, where I live. One day it'd be so sunny and the next day it'd be windy. Like, a freaking storm was happening last night. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I love these apartments, but like, it'd be sounding like the apartment be shaking, like I'm gonna fly off or something. Another thing for sure when you live by yourself is you're gonna miss your parents a lot if you had a good relationship with your parents. Before I moved out of my parents, me and my mom used to argue a lot. And once I moved out, we stopped arguing. Like, once we moved out, we realized, like, oh, we're not together anymore 24/7. There's really nothing to argue about. Like, we need to get on right terms, you know? Like, life is too short to be in bad terms with anyone in your life, especially the people you love. Fuck, this is coming out so dark. Oh my gosh, I think I fucked up, but it's okay. Even if I fuck up in my makeup, I know I can fix it. I'm very confident I can fix it. As I was saying, don't be on bad terms with anyone around you, whether it be friends, your girlfriend or boyfriend, or your parents, cousins, sisters, whatever. Like, there's certain people I don't talk to anymore, but I didn't want to end on bad terms, honestly. If it did, it did, but I'm not forcing it like that, you know? This is nasty, but something I used to do too in the ghetto apartment, because I lived on the 2nd floor, so we had a balcony. When I'd be scared to take out the trash at night and I'd be cleaning, I feel like you be having to take out the trash every single day, honestly. The way I be cooking or cleaning around the house constantly, I'm always having to put trash in the trash can. I used to put the trash can bag on the balcony if it was nighttime. As soon as it got dark and I had to take out the trash, I would leave it out in the balcony overnight, and then in the morning I would get it and then take it out in the trash when it was daylight. I was really in survival mode, living by myself. I don't care, man. Like, I don't care if people see me as a scaredy cat. The way the world be, you really gotta be aware of your surroundings. You really gotta be on your toes all the time. Growing up, I used to hate the news. Like, I used to never watch it just because I didn't want to be scared. But now that I'm older and it just be on social media, just be popping up, it's really thrown in my face, so I have no control over it. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. It's good because then I know, like, oh damn, I didn't realize that people were doing that, so now I gotta watch over when I'm doing this or that. But then it's like bad because I'm always scared and like I don't want to do nothing no more because I'm always thinking of scenarios that can happen. Something that I always tell my siblings is, if you're coming from the grocery store and you're going to your car, do not be on your phone. That is when you are most vulnerable. That's when people are usually looking for their next victim. You gotta be watching out, always aware. If you're getting a phone call, like, answer it, but still be aware or something. Or if you get a text, just wait till you get to a car. The text can wait till you get to the car. I'm deadass trying to keep up while I talk and do my makeup at the same time. I just feel like it's hard. Like, I don't know if I can multitask anymore. I used to be so good at multitasking back when I worked at McDonald's. People make it seem like it's an easy job, but it's really not as easy as people make it seem. Like, you will be just as tired as any other job, if anything more tired. That job is so mentally draining and physically draining. I just feel like fast food workers do not get paid enough. Yeah, I'm saying it because I used to be a fast food worker, but I'm saying I went through that knowing what it's like. I feel like they don't deserve it. So if you're ever feeling generous, like you want to over tip people or something, just realize that fast food workers don't get any tips at all, and honestly they deserve it. Anytime I would get a $5 tip at least or something, that would make my day. Us workers, fast food workers, well, I'm not a fast food worker anymore, but back when I was a fast food worker, it would really change my whole day, and I would literally go home talking about it, like, oh, I got a $5 tip today. Fast food workers just be so grateful for anything. My biggest tip as a fast food worker was a $20 bill, and that was on Christmas. Especially if you see someone always working, they're the ones that need it the most, because obviously that means they're picking up all the shifts just so they can survive. A lot of times people think I recognize them coming in, but I'm like, no, like, we see so many people all the time. We be having 100 cars within an hour. That's how busy the McDonald's I worked at was. Do you think I'm paying attention to who comes in and who doesn't? No. McDonald's is such a fun place to work at when you're first starting out your jobs. Something I realized too was you shouldn't rush nothing. I'm someone that if I want something, I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna figure out how to get it. Whether I have a way or not, I just know in my heart I'm gonna get it. But back when I lived in the ghetto apartments and the lease was up and my roommates were leaving, they were all leaving the apartment and it was just gonna be me. I was like, oh, why don't I just keep the apartment and my girlfriend can move in and I can just find another roommate. Like, I'll figure out a way, but I don't have the roommate right now. I tried rushing it and I just posted on my Snap, oh, quick, like, who can be my roommate? And then somebody said, oh yeah, I can. And then like weeks later, they're like, actually, never mind. Like, I don't think I'm ready to be your roommate, or, you know. And then again, a couple weeks later, I posted the same thing and then somebody else said the same thing, and they said, yeah, like, I'm not ready. People just kept telling me that they were not ready. Obviously, I should have took that as a sign. Like, nobody is ready to make such a big move at that age, especially not in my town that I live at. So I still had hope, and I was like, I don't care, like, I'm gonna find someone no matter what. I found someone, and it was going good, but honestly, the whole thing was a mess. I like to put on my lipstick even though I'm not done, because I'll be feeling bald. Like, I hate looking at my lips bald. Anyways, the thing was a mess because it was just like forced, and it didn't even end up happening. Like, she brought some stuff in, some of her furniture for her to move in wasn't able to happen, and then I was just stuck with all these bills. And obviously my girlfriend also didn't move in, so I wasn't gonna make her pay bills. She did help me out a little bit, but I wasn't gonna make her continue to pay bills for a place that she wasn't even living at. Like, she was still at her mom's. So I got stuck with so much bills, bro. Like, I literally had to pay $1,000 a month by myself working at McDonald's. That's when I decided to end the lease, and they told me that I had to stay there for 3 more months or something. I don't know. Basically, breaking a lease is just not it. On move out day, I got my cousin and both of my cousins to help me move out. I asked the girl that was gonna move in with me that left her furniture there what she wanted to do with the stuff, and she said she didn't want it anymore, so I just gave it to my cousins to throw it away, and they helped me out a lot. I'm very thankful for them. But what I'm trying to get at is I was trying to rush something that obvio it wasn't meant to be. Like, I had all these signs, like nothing was coming along, and I was still trying to force it. Don't do that, bro, because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, bro, I would have really been living at a ghetto ass apartment with my girlfriend, and it was like winter and stuff, and we were barely making it because we both were working at McDonald's. Wait, I need to concentrate. Doing eyeliner is so, like, you gotta concentrate. If I'm not looking at you, it's because I'm looking at a mirror, because the camera is kind of hard to do. And little did I know that months later, a year later actually, it's been like a year, that we were gonna get our own apartment, and it was gonna be much nicer. This is not to brag, but this is just to say, like, you gotta really trust God's timing, because sometimes when you're trying to force things in your timing, it's not gonna go the way you want it to go. You just gotta really trust God that he has something better for you. The whole thing of the apartment, the ghetto ass apartment, me trying to make it work, really blew up all in my face, and it was just a life lesson. This is the part I hate the most about doing my makeup, is my eyes. It's the most time consuming, and like, you gotta concentrate the most, but it's the part that really makes the difference. I'm going for a natural glam today because we're just gonna run errands. We're gonna go grocery shopping. I'm gonna go look for a mattress because I still don't have a mattress. I was planning to shoot a hygiene video, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that because recording in public is honestly so intimidating. I don't know how other YouTubers do it. I know I'm not the only one, because I was watching other hygiene videos and everybody just be so scared to record in public. If you're in one aisle, people be coming all up in that aisle right behind you and stuff. Like, I get it, the store isn't a place to be recording, but I'm just saying, like, you'll be like hella squished, or there'll just be people staring at you. Without me even like recording myself trying to get attention, people already be staring at me. I don't know why. Can you imagine with the camera? But I'm so proud of myself, honestly, because usually, like, I get so depressed that I don't want to get ready or nothing. I've really been on a streak where I just been getting ready every single day. I've been doing my hygiene routine, my full hygiene routine every day. You know, obviously, like, if I'm depressed, it's not like I'm gonna be dirty and not shower, but obviously I'm gonna be like rushing through it, or rushing through all the motions. When I be in my depressive episodes, I don't be putting lotion on or spraying perfume, you know, like all those little things that do make a difference, all those little details. It's important to be kind to yourself and recognize what you need at the moment and what makes you happy. So to me, getting ready every single day makes me happy. It makes me feel like I'm showing up as the woman that I want, like, to become. Whenever you imagine your future self, what do you see? You see someone who's like a slob. You see someone who gets ready every day, someone who takes care of herself. I'm pretty sure all of us imagine that. We all imagine ourselves in the future, we're taking good care of ourselves and we're all grown up. So you gotta think about, like, what can you do right now to start showing up as that woman? The first step, honestly, is getting ready every day, doing the hygiene routines, doing the routine of the woman that you want to become. As you build those habits, you are just gonna shift and become that woman. There's no escaping it. I swear, man, on my days off, I'd be dressing like a baddie, and then at work, I'd be looking so rough. I bet my coworkers just think, damn, this girl does not know how to dress. She doesn't know how to do nothing. I don't even be wearing eyelashes to work. Like, yeah, I've been getting ready to try to make myself feel better, but it hasn't been my full glam makeup look. That's fine because the place I work at, I get sweaty anyways. I gave myself a break from wearing eyelashes just because I was lazy, but still I saw results and my eyelashes grew like crazy. Back when I was younger, they used to be hella long that people would actually think I would be wearing false lashes. They're honestly getting to that point, but look at me, I'm over here putting on lashes again. My eyelids, when I was younger, they would always be like reddish, pinkish. It would just look like I had eyeshadow on, and there would be girls that would be jealous of me when I was younger, and they'd be like, why you put makeup on? You trying to look cute, da da da. Like, they would just be so rude to me, and I was like, what are you talking about, bro? And I'd be rubbing my eyelids like, I don't know what you're talking about. They're like, yeah, you're wearing eyeshadow, and I'm like, no, like, that's just how they are. If anything, I thought that looked bad because it looked like I hadn't gone on sleep. Like, little kids are always gonna be little kids, you know. But I just feel like I was a little trendsetter when I was younger, because once I cut my hair, all the girls started cutting their hair. I'm not trying to be like those girls that they're like, oh, I bought a black jacket and now everybody's wearing a black jacket. Like, girl, be for real, you know? But I'm saying, like, I remember I did that, and as soon as I did that, literally days later, all girls would cut their hair. And I'm not even lying, because people would actually tell me, yeah, I cut my hair because of you. I saw how it looked good on you, so I wanted to do it, you know? They would actually tell me that. And then the other girls would copy them, and it'd just be like very trendsetter vibes. Like, I don't care to an extent, you know? Like, we can all be popping together. If something looks good on me and I genuinely feel like it's gonna look good on you, then I'm like, do it, you know? Like, I'm gonna motivate you to do it. There's been a couple girls that told me the same thing. They're like, I don't know how I'll look like with short hair, but you rock it. And then, like, I imagine it, and if it don't look good, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Like, oh no, I feel like long hair would look good on you. But if I feel like it look good on you, I'm not gonna lie to you and say it's not just so I can be popping off by myself. Like, I just don't get that, you know? Why girls gatekeep or something? You just need to realize all the little gifts that you have within yourself that nobody else has. Nobody, which is just being you, you know? Like, nobody can duplicate you. I talked this in one of my other videos that's called How to Love Yourself. I think it's called that. No one's gonna be you 100%. So if there's a shirt that looks good on you and another girl wants to know where you got it from, or like there's lashes that look good on you, another girl wants to know where you got it from, girl, you act like there's an award for who's the freaking hottest girl in the world, and you act like if you give away where you got those lashes or that shirt from, that they're gonna get that award, and you're not. Like, you're not getting no money from that. I love these lashes. I don't know if it looks good on camera, but in person, I think it looks good. Fuck, these lashes make me feel like a bad bitch, like, move out of my way. And I'm not the gatekeeper, so I've said this in my other makeup video. I think these are the only lashes I'm forever gonna wear. I don't know where it says, like, the name of it, but it's Kiss, of course. Lash Couture. I don't know if I'm saying that. Masterpiece, One of a Kind, Luke's Lash. Those are the only ones I like now. I'm using Kylie Jenner's lipstick. I know there's a lot of people, when the Selena Gomez and Kendall Jenner and Kylie Jenner scandal was going on, they didn't want to support them anymore, or like they threw away all their products that they had by them. This isn't an unpopular opinion, but I don't care if I don't like that person. If I like their product, I'm gonna buy it. I don't know. To me, I see products as products. I don't think about who bought it. Like this air spun powder, I don't even know who made it. Like, I don't know nothing about this company, you know? Like, all I know is the product is good, so if it makes my face look good, then I'm gonna keep using it. I'm just worried about myself. Like, I don't really care about celebrities like that to try to keep up, you know, with who I can support and who I can't. I just feel like no eyeshadow makeup is top tier. There's just something about it that's so freaking addicting. Especially the eyeliner, the black eyeliner and like reddish lipstick. That combo is so hot. Oh my gosh. Just makes me feel like my baddest self. I usually don't do my eyeliner this little. It's good to try something new. This is a step I feel like a lot of girls don't do that is really simple to do, but will fix your eyeliner so fast and make them even so fast. I don't even stress about it if they're not even that even, because especially once you put on your eyelashes, you can't even notice your eyeliner that much. Shit, I feel like I'm doing 2016 makeup, but I'm digging it. I'm liking it. I miss when we would go all out like this. Oh no! Wait, I can fix that. I really don't like the natural look that people do with the fairy eyebrows. Like, but I just can't. I don't like that. Whatever, it looks like a freckle or something, or like a little mole. So this is my outfit today. It's a nice day outside, so keep being gorgeous and keep being that girl.